So 80 bucks is what he's trying to make. $80 of $738 a month. That's a nice little bite out of that. What happens if you just made $80 a day? You, the person listening to this that has a rent payment or a mortgage payment or a car note that you knew damn well you shouldn't have bought that car. It was too much money for you to buy it, but you had to impress your friends. If you had $80 3 times a week, what would that do for your finances? See, that's how I teach. I try to be a voice of reason so that we understand, number one, if you can get to that point and be consistent about it and not get juiced up on the emotions or lulled into with greed. Oh man, I saw this guy on YouTube. Oh my goodness, man. He just literally just did $10,000. I got to do that. Ask the guy to do $10,000 to show you the same account for 6 weeks. I'll wager that you're not seeing $10,000 growth on the same account. But you'll receive that because it's enticing. That enticement is a big selling point. Like if I was a piece of shit, I could literally market my ass and do all kinds of shit and make millions of dollars every week. That's not my motive. My motive is to teach people how to do this. And I do it for free. I'm giving you something that you don't have any entitlement to. My son's real approach that he's going to be going in and trade with. He's risking $40 to make 80. For NASDAQ, that's a really simple model. If you look at the silver bullet, which is his model, that's his trading model. I'm not hiding that from you. I'm not hiding it at all. I set up yesterday. If you look at your 1 minute chart, this is the interactive part. If you're not able to look at the charts right now, if you're driving, just know that you can send yourself a tweet or send a tweet to me to make sure that this is what you're looking for. I'm sure somebody else is going to tweet a chart and show you the actual moment. But at 1 p.m. and 56 minutes after, so 1:56 p.m. New York local time yesterday, that very 1 minute fair value gap was the 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. silver bullet. Your entry would have been the 2:41 time, all New York local time. That model was right there. Some of you out there trying to teach my silver bullet on YouTube and other places. I did not say that the fair value gap forms in and only between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. You're trading a fair value gap between the time of 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. You're trading a silver bullet that's traded to between the hour of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. for the AM session. You're trading a London session silver bullet between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. New York local time. You have 3 fucking chances to do this model. When you get one, you stop, Cameron. Stop. You don't do another one. You don't push it again. You don't try to get more. You stop. If you have a losing trade, you stop. You don't try to get it back that day. You stop. You don't need Top Step to come in and say, oh, you lost half your account, because that's what you're doing. You're losing half of your account. And some of you are bitching. It's only $1,000. I got 50,000. You got nothing. You have nothing. You have a facade. You have a fucking illusion that money's not there. But you don't see that you have to be stopped. That is a very good thing. It's a good thing to have that in place. But you're viewing it and seeing it as this is an obstacle. Well, it fucking is an obstacle if you're trying to trade with 5 minis. and you can only afford to lose $1,000, let me tell you something. I'm fucking inner circle trader. If I'm trading 5 minis and I can only lose $1,000 or have drawdown at that point before I'm stopped out, I have to be really fucking dialed in. And look at this market right now. Look at it. It's funky. It's wonky. It's got all kinds of little fucking shitty, quirky things that's going on in it. You have to be realistic, folks. And if this is all about making money, not dick measuring, this is how you make money. One fucking micro contract. And you can only trade one micro contract in addition to that when you make $2,000. So if you make $2,000 and you make another $2,000 after that, you have made what? You have $6,000 in play. 4,000 of it is realized gain. Now, at that point, you can trade with 3 micro contracts. So now you're trading with $6 per point on NASDAQ. So your scaling is your stop loss. Listen, folks. How many trades could you have avoided being stopped out or being scared from holding anymore if you can afford to use a 20 handle or 20 point stop loss on NASDAQ? And it only takes $40 from you if you're wrong. But you stand to make $80 if you're right. You got 3 silver bullets a day. But I can't trade London. Okay, find one that works. But I can't do, then you have to make changes in your personal life. I can't fix every fucking thing. These are the rules, okay? You have to bend to them. They don't fucking bend to you. That's what a trader is. The trader is a person that follows the rules, and the rules are there to fucking protect them on the long term. If you can't see that, you can't fucking trade. Period. I don't give a fuck who's telling you any otherwise. That's the reality. You have to have discipline. You have to have control. And the only way you forge those 2 things is to operate in the realm of having rules. And I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your fucking asses and give you all roses and candy bars and say, it's going to be so easy. Look, you're never going to have to fucking worry about doing anything that's complicated. It's going to be hard. It's going to be fucking extremely hard. It's going to be hard for you to follow the rules. It's going to be hard for you to find a way for you to get in front of the fucking charts, because guess what? A lot of you are afraid to just be wrong. Let me tell you a story.